excited to present this next duo to you. These amazing women are a cross-genre duo from Finland. They create really gritty, unique, beautiful music featuring Finnish stringed instruments and a huge and exotic repertoire of percussion instruments in addition to their amazing voices. So it's a real melting pot of exciting kind of global sounds rooted in Finnish folk music, but also fusing elements of Senegalese, Malian and Afro-Cuban music, and even a bit of flamenco as well. They're keen observers of their environment, and they are eager and ready to embrace influences and motifs from other traditions and other forms of musical expression. They're a great example of kind of combining instruments from different traditions without preconceived notions in order to break boundaries, creating primarily Finnish language music with strong global music leanings as well. This is Zäpämmät. Hey guys.
Hello. Hey, hello.
We're so pleased to be here with you today. We've been absolutely loving your music, and it's been so great to be a part of Global Music Match with you guys. So I thought to kick things off, if you could maybe just introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about what you play in the band and what you sing, and then we'll ask you a few more questions about your music.
Okay. I will start, and thank you, Polly, for an incredible introduction for us.
Yeah, can we have it written? Yeah, I was like, oh, so well done. Now we don't need to think that is there some English mistakes?
So my name is Pauliina Kauppila, and I play and I sing in Zäpämmät, and I play different kinds of ringing percussions actually. Kalimbas, so the thumb pianos, and then I got sort of a bass stick that I use and I slide it, and then I use field percussions because originally I'm a drummer.
Hello, I'm Marjo Smolander, and I play this Finnish traditional instrument called kantele, a string instrument, and I sing.
So, we've heard about these incredible percussion instruments. Would you mind showing us what they might look like, Pauliina?
Gladly. I'm so happy, Isabel, that you just give me a chance to do this. So,
welcome.
First of all, and just let me know if the volume it's too high or something, because now actually I got a drummer with me next room. Usually during the day it's really quiet here, but today, of course, because we have the interviews down, so it's an exception. Yeah, he's practicing there. So this is a thumb piano. These are called kalimbas. And this one is, it says that it's been made in South Africa, but I bought it in Denmark. But in African continent, in African continents countries, there are lots of different kinds of kalimbas, and this is one of them. And it's great because I can amplify it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's got a contact mic in, and it sounds like this. But
cool.
The tricky thing is that without the effects, it's just. But when I put it on,
oh, that's great.
and the second one actually is this sort of a stick. It's just a second. Sorry, guys. So this is a 2-stringed bass guitar made by a Finnish instrument maker, Rauno Nieminen. Because I used to play the berimbau, but I wanted more notes. And then he said that actually it's not possible to add any strings into my berimbau. So he gave me this stick.
Oh, wow.
It's got only 2 strings, but then I can make different stuff with it, and then I can slide it when I.
That's so cool.
That is so cool.
Thank you. I'm happy about it myself as well. And then I just combine this. I show you a short example of the things that I do. Yeah. So I'm using the feet percussions at the same time, and then just, you know.
That's really awesome. So basically, you're using all your limbs at once. Very impressive.
Oh, thanks. And then singing at the same time, so it takes lots of practice hours.
Can imagine.
Here in this particular place.
Where are you right now? Are you in your practice studio or your rehearsal space?
Yeah, this is my practice place.
Yeah.
You can't basically use this as a studio because the isolation of the sound is so poor. So, but as we all drummers need it, because you can't do it at home, never ever. So that's the burden that we carry, and we have to have our own place. Yeah.
Cool. So Maria, can you tell us a little about your instrument too?
Yeah, my instrument, what I play with Zäpämmät, it's not here with me, but when you were talking, I went to find out something that I could replace it. This is a bit smaller, but maybe we can get the influence. No, the idea. No, this is like the 5-string kantele, but not totally. It's impossible to do the things than with the big one, because there's 38 strings and the machine to change the key, so it's not diatonic all the time. But there's only 5 strings.
Yeah.
This kantele, and this is like you see that there's these color spots. I've been teaching with this color method children, but yeah, it's not even in tune, so it doesn't even sounds really nice. But yeah, that was the kantele.
Is it a traditional Finnish instrument then?
Yeah, kantele, it's like these small kanteles. They are like traditional Finnish and kind of Russian. There's also in Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia, like the Finnish and Russian border, and after down. This way there's kind of kantele family, but the name it's different in different country, like kuokle or kannel or kankles, like in different country, but it's kind of same family. So it's some kind of instrument family. But this kantele, it's like traditional in Finnish, and they have collected lots of songs a long time ago.
Can you tell us a bit more about traditional Finnish music and kind of like the songs and the instruments, and also why you've decided to kind of blend it with the genres that you have?
Yeah, I think we decided to blend the genres because my roots are totally in Finnish folk music. I've been playing like kantele and like traditional Finnish music the whole time, like this conservatory time, and then I went to these professional studies after high school. So like kind of my roots are really deeply there, and especially like kantele, there's so much traditional stuff in Finland, and like kantele stuff and other more modern folk music stuff. But we met with Pauliina like when we were studying world music.
Right.
So then we had to so we mixed, and since I've been studying like the last 14 years like in West African music, so we mixed our musical knowledge of all kind of music that we had. So there came our like basic for Zäpämmät music.
So
And I think
sorry.
it's interesting the similarities, Mario, that you have found with Karelian kantele melodies or playing with Malian music. So I think, would you like to tell more about that?
Yeah, the aesthetic, I think it's I haven't done any research, but like this archaic traditional music, like what is in Finland, this string music and the kora traditional music, they have really similar ethic, like aesthetic, or how it's the word, aesthetic of music, that it's really long terminal music without no starting point, no ending point, and it's going around and around, like meditative music. I don't know, maybe in like traditional music in also England, and there have, what is the, like the archaic part, like in Finland we have also this modern folk music, which is like now we start, but the archaic music where their pulse, it's not so strict, and you are kind of
more sort of fluid.
Like this aesthetic, long musical aesthetic.
It's interesting. So how did you both get interested in world music, and sort of particularly West African music?
I have to admit, I'm not really a specialist in West African music. I really know nothing about it, and I just when we started to cooperate, I was really interested in kantele as an instrument with a percussionist or a drummer, because it's obvious that I can't carry a drum kit into the same room and just start banging. Kantele. So it's a wide range instrument with 38 strings, but I need to really think how to play with kantele. And then I've been playing with flamenco guitarists. So when I've been studying flamenco music in Spain, so I found some similarities in that. So I know something about Afro-Cuban music and flamenco music, and more about flamenco than Afro-Cuban. But Mario is the one who is really having the knowledge of West Africa and West African music.
Secret knowledge.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't really, I've been listening a lot, I would say, and doing secret studies, but yeah.
Then I'm a pop and a rock drummer by my profession, when I've been playing the drum kit, so in the conservatory. But then by flamenco and Afro-Cuban stuff, I really got into the percussion stuff, and then with Mario with the ringing percussions. And the aesthetics. I've been studying Finnish folk music as well, but percussion as an instrument in Finnish folk music, it's really young. So as the percussionists many times are, we are just the genre hoppers. We just jump into one genre or style of music to the other one. So I'm a typical one of those. Yeah,
that's cool. So there's a kind of a gap in the market then for percussion in Finnish folk music, and you're just picking from wherever feels right to make something that works.
Sometimes feeling a bit schizophrenic,
Yeah, I think the Finnish traditional percussion instrument in archive music, it's, I don't know, it's what is in even English, but when you have like trees and you are like breaking them. Mikä niinku hakata puita? Hakata puita.
Yeah, when you are the axe that you're striking the wood. Well, yeah.
So there's no any like really like instrument, but
it'd be pretty intense if you took your axe up onto stage and started felling a tree.
Yeah.
Health and safety would be...
We can, Paula, try. I come to play next to you.
Maybe that's a way to get the brand for new kantele and for a new stick, having a great show and
But I really think that we should do it, because it would be really interesting, something new.
Every time,
yeah.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to, obviously we're an all female folk band, and I'm sure we've got some shared experiences, so we just wanted to talk a little bit about that. We really love that the stories of women are so important to your music, and that you're giving a voice to those who might have been silenced. So can you maybe just tell us a little bit more about how you go about doing that, and can you give us any examples of these stories, or a particular story that you'd like to share with us?
Maybe about the singles that are coming out. Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, we have these 2 singles now in 2 nights. The Millions, written by Pauliina. She will tell the lyrics, and when soldiers came to a village, written by me, and when soldiers came to a village is telling about like the human beings and the moral of the war, what is happening to human beings. And I wrote the song after reading a book of Nadia Murad, a book called The Last Girl, and she's telling about the genocide of Yazidi people in Iraq that started 2014. I recommend the book, but it's really like, for me, it was really eye-opening to understand that all the time there's happening this kind of things, and we don't hear these stories because they aren't like good enough to this Western news. They don't over this limit that people would offer us, or I don't know, maybe other reasons, but yes. Pauliina, you can tell about.
Thank you. So yeah, the or the inspiration, if I can say it's inspiration, maybe a pain that's been inside of me for years and years. It's been about the girls and the women, because I think that their status or position in this world is always suffering a lot when something really happens. And the importance of women to be educated when we are talking about the health and the healthy conditions of like whole villages even. So that would be really, really important. And I think that the idea of girls getting into school instead of staying at home working, or instead of staying at home because of menstruating, or because staying at home because they have been child brides, and they've got like they had to get married when they were like 11 or 13. So and about the girls' circumcision, that still happens in many countries. So because I'm a woman, I've been a girl, I'm really privileged. I've been able to go to school. I've been able to choose my profession, and even though the society, it's not perfect here either, we can always make it better, and we have like gender structures in the society, and we should like raise awareness of those. But I think that we should remember that at this very moment there are like labor complications, so that every 3rd second approximately a woman is dying, or a newborn child is dying because of those complications. And I think that because of this, I wanted to say something to the world. But when I was 15 or when I was 22, I tried to have conversations with people about this very topic or these issues. But I think that those issues and those topics are so difficult that people, they are not, if they haven't been prepared for an interview, so they are not ready to talk about them, and they are not quite ready to talk about them when they are having a beer in a restaurant or something like that. So then I decided that no, I'm not gonna take these, or I'm not gonna ruin the people's nights by taking up a circumcision, for instance, but I'll make something up to it. I'll make a song about it. So maybe someday when they are listening to that, they start to think about it. And I don't mean that I have solutions or answers, but I think that these difficult topics, we should just try to have more conversations, maybe just thoughts about it, or at least the thing that in the northern part of the globe, we are really privileged in many countries, and especially in Scandinavia and in Great Britain. And yeah, sorry, a long monologue. Yeah.
No, not at all. That was really, really well articulated and very powerful messages and very globally relevant. So it's so brilliant that you can be, you know, a voice for the voiceless and kind of use your music as a narrative vehicle, as well as being such an amazing kind of melting pot of sounds from across the globe. The message itself is so important as well. So it's really fascinating to have that insight. So thank you. Thanks so much for that. That was really interesting.
We will. Polly, you are articulating really well, Tisti. So maybe we should also record and write down what.
Yeah, feel free to just write. Yeah. Can't guarantee it's quality.
Yeah. No, just send the bill, you know.
So you touched briefly on the new singles, and you've just kind of told us the stories, which is awesome and fascinating. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about exactly when they're released and how people can listen to the new music? Because it's so exciting that you've got new music coming out.
Go ahead, Pauliina, you are better than me.
Yes, we are really excited about it. That double single, The Millions, and When the Soldiers Came into the Village. So they're going to be out the 8th of October, so 2 more nights. Today it's Tuesday, so next Thursday. Or is it that way when we are recording? Anyway, to the future. So then they're going to be out. They're going to be in the digital streaming services in every one of them.
Brilliant. We're looking forward to that. That's awesome.
If people are wanting to find you on Facebook and all your other social media, what should they look for?
They should look for, of course, for Spotify, iTunes, and these sort of places or digital services. But then www.zäpämmät, ZAPPAMAT.com. That's where we are, and then you can find us in Mario, what's the name of the new service? Bandcamp. Yes, you can get our music from there. Yeah, and in Instagram, Zäpämmät again. And if you wonder why the name is so difficult, so the A with the dot is very typical letter in Finnish. And we wanted to combine Zäpämmät, you know Zäpämmät, a Belgian artist, originally from Congo, and she's amazing. Just go and check her out. So we wanted to combine Zäpämmät and something very Finnish, female Finnish. So ämmä means like a woman, maybe a bit nasty word for a woman, but for a strong woman at the same time. So then it's like Zäpämmät. Yeah.
You kind of preempted our final question there. Thank you.
Thanks so much, guys. We'll be posting links to your website and socials and stuff with this interview. I also think Bandcamp are doing a no fees Friday, so you can all go out and buy Zäpämmät's new singles on Friday the 9th. They come out on the 8th, but it's a no fees Friday, so buy them on the 9th. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to add before we say our goodbyes?
We have on Sunday on Instagram we have a girls takeover. It's organized by Plan International. So there will be girls on posting on our Instagram and Facebook on Sunday about
I think
of the girls.
Awesome.
Sunday is the official day of girls' rights, right?
Yes.
Or the child's rights. Yeah, official international day for that. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Great, thank you so much for the heads up. We'll point people in your direction for the Instagram takeover on Sunday. Then that sounds really exciting. And good luck with the release on Thursday. We can't wait to hear the new songs, and we know that our fans are gonna check them out and love them as well. So thank you again for your time today, and good luck with the rest of your feature week. And we'll speak to you again really soon.
Yes. Thank you. Beautiful.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much, my guys.
Bye.
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 Käsisi, käsisi. Kannan kaikkein kauneimman. Kannan kaikkein kauneimman. Sauna vastan tuoksuvimman. Sauna vastan tuoksuvimman. Kasvoihisi, kasvoihisi. Kasvoihisi, kasvoihisi. Piirrän pihan pitkät pellot. Kiemon huolet ikuisuuden. Mummoni, mamoni, babushka, babushka. Mummoni, mamoni, babushka, babushka. Mummoni, mamoni, babushka, babushka. Mummoni, mamoni, babushka, babushka. So